Many years ago in the US, I was very involved in a lot of development programs to uplift young kids. And for me, coming back to South Africa, I really wanted to do something worthwhile because the frustration for me in America, there were never any South African women coming through. So when I came back to live in Cape Town, I formed my own trust, the Sally Little Golf Trust. And along with the City of Cape Town and Mayor de Lille, they've bought into the Little Golf program here. And then Nedbank came on board. They saw what we were doing, and I'm so proud to have Nedbank as a sponsor. Nedbank is synonymous with golf, and for them to be behind us, they see the value, and they also see that this program has sustainability. We're starting with 12 youngsters here in Cape Town, and what's exciting, Sally Little Golf has just signed with a program that's been in effect for a couple of years called Living Legends. And Living Legends are in 17 schools out in the Stellenbosch, Klutmutz, Paarl area. They have 8,000 children in their program right now playing rugby and tennis. And they've asked us to come on with the Little Golf Trust program. So what that will do, it will give us far reach to be able to target a lot more in golf. So to me, it's a huge opportunity. And the great thing about this program is we're looking for talent where these children can go on. We've now signed an agreement with the Metropolitan Golf Club. They have endorsed the Sally Little Golf Trust. And what we will do is we become their feeder program. And from the 12, we're looking at the talent, and hopefully 4 will go on to become apprentice members at Metropolitan. And with that, their coaches will start working with our youngsters there, and hopefully we're going to get some talent. All these things would not be happening without our big sponsors. TaylorMade has always been a great supporter of Sally Little, and they've come on board now, supplying us with starter sets for these youngsters in Metropolitan. Number one, golf's a hard game to start. The snag system, I feel, is probably one of the greatest ways to start youngsters and also adults in the game of golf that have never played before. It was so successful in America. It started about 14 years ago. Jack Nicklaus has never endorsed a product for starting new at golf, and he endorsed Snag. Snag gives you an amazing way to start correctly. You step into a circle, which you will see. It's all color-coded as well as the clubs are all color-coded. We only have what we call a launcher, which gets the club in the air, and a roller, which is equivalent to a putter. Understand those grips are all color-coded. The putter grip is a little bit different, but you'll notice they've learned to grip it the right way all the time. They step into the circle. The circle's color-coded. In the beginning, it's blue. And actually, that's for the roller, and it teaches you take the club back this length to the blue and through that length to the blue. And then you go with the launcher, step in with the launcher. That's green, that's for chipping. So they step in, have a little different stance and a little different grip. It's all done methodically, and then they swing it back on the green and swing it through on the green, and then the same for pitching, which is a yellow. They take it back a little bit further, and they follow through on the yellow. So it's all it just feeds them all the time with the same thing over and over, and it's fun. They get instant gratification. We start out with short targets, where they have bullseyes. It's a Velcro, the ball's Velcro. It's actually a weight of a golf ball, just a little bit bigger. It's like a tennis ball, but smaller, but it's weighted like a golf ball, so they get the feel right away. These clubs are amazing. We start with clubs that are built for a 3 to 6 year old, then a 6 to 9 year old. They're all different colors. They get longer, and they weighted specifically for that age group. Being color-coded, it's target-oriented. You don't concentrate on actual technique right away with it. So you're learning it without even realizing it.
From what I've seen today, I'm so glad I came today to see because the skills that's imparted with the learners, it's not about keeping the club in the hand, but it's the nurturing aspects of them taking the club, the care that they take, the finesse they do it, the time that they take it, the kind of a discipline that they instill in hitting that ball makes so much of a difference.
Okay, here we go. Bye. See the discipline of putting the club down every time?
And for us, the skills for them to take it further in life is really great. And we know when they're small and they pick up these type of skill, it's something that they can carry on for the future.
The big thing about my trust is that we're not just a once-off. The goal for me is to empower youngsters, focusing really on young women because we need more young women in the game of golf. My goal is to follow these youngsters from Metropolitan to look how skilled they are, going into a better high school, and then on to getting bursaries. That's my big goal, that we get these youngsters where they can get an education all the way through this. Hopefully we'll find some talent, that we'll find the next superstar, the next Sally Little. A little egotistical, but I certainly would love it. And wouldn't it be amazing if that child's of color? And that's big for us. We need to get more kids into golf of color, and that's what we're starting here.